Thanks to those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me on archive D style here. Been a while since I've come on to this chat. I had to when I heard this news. I knew the moment I was at work and stuff. Like I gotta wait, gotta be patient. Like I'm not gonna leave work and shit to come talk about this, right? But I said I need to do a video about this. So I'm going to make it happen. I'm making it happen. I don't know how long I'll be here. We will see where this conversation will take us. But let me just say the following. I know I have not been very active, if anything. So it's kind of, So I apologize in the whole 9 yards, but let's just get this video started, okay? First of all, hit that notification button. That way, once every blue moon at D-Style Boxing comes out live, you could tune in live and all that. By the way, YouTube, I log into YouTube for the first time on my computer, and it's like, do you want to use the beta phase? Do I look like I want to do the beta phase to you? Like, do I have a beta phase? All right. If you need some betas, I'll find some for you. Okay. They're all whining all over YouTube. I can find it for you. Right. No, I just want to use the one I've been using. Okay. Anyway, check it out. Check this out. I see World Breaker fighting on there on the chat. That is, what up? How's it going? Check this out. DAZN double, right? Like they have doubled, doble. They have doubled the price, like out of nowhere. And you got people out here arguing that it's a great deal. You can't make this shit up. They doubled the price. I mean, this shit's like creeping death. Have you guys heard that Metallica song, by the way? Kill 'Em All, great song, right? You got like heavy metal, but it's a great song. It reminds me of this song because because it kind of goes something like die, right? And it goes, die by my hand, I creep across the land, killing firstborn man, right? But in this case, it's killing you guys that are sold on this DAZN app, all right? Like why are you so hell bent on just because AJ or Canelo or whoever signed with DAZN? No, not that AJ does not have the DAZN deal that Eddie Hearn first made everybody believe it did. But why are you so hell bent on this DAZN thing being a good deal? And people, they're so simplistic too, right? Quality matters in this world. Quality, okay, value is more important than price, right? Value. Do you guys know there's a difference between something being valuable and something being cheap? DAZN was cheap. Now it's just expensive for what they're giving you. Like, not me, man. I make $400,000 a year. I wipe my ass with like, you could do whatever you want, but for what they're selling you and for what they've been giving you, all right, it's expensive. It has no value. Sure, yes, I get it. Oh, no, but I'm a boxing fan. If it has boxing, I'm going to buy it. All right, then you're a sucker. Okay, that's the way it is. That's what you are. Like, I don't. Besides that, the one, the cruiserweight super series. I mean, that was valuable. I'll give you that. But what Canelo Alvarez against Aaron Rodgers lookalike? That's supposed to be a great deal. I'm supposed to be impressed by that. Is that supposed to impress me? Oh, but it was only $9.99. Yeah, but look at the crap fight you got, the crap card you got. No, but what about it? What about AJ? Huh? You got the Povetkin fight. What else you got? You could have got an HA versus Povetkin on Showtime. Showtime has more value than DAZN does. No, but what about the people that buy pay-per-view for $75? You buy it if you want to watch it. If you see value in what they're selling, you buy it. If you don't want to buy it, you don't buy it. DAZN is making you pay up front. It's like prepaid for something that you don't know what the fuck you're going to get. Do you not understand this? It's like going to Walmart, right? Sir, do you want to, just pay for what you want to pay for and leave? Or I got this shopping cart for you. Everything's wrapped. You don't know what's in there, but it's only $50. Now, it's possible you might pay the $50 and you might like what's on there. You cannot see any of it, though. You might like what's there. It might just so happen to be what you like, but it might not. You may be like, what the fuck is this shit? You may be like, well, what? You see, you need to understand here, all right? I'm not talking about price. I'm talking about value, okay? Now, people keep talking about I'm tired. Like, you got De La Hoya out there. I'm tired. Oh, you're tired of paying $100 for paper. There's been one fight, or maybe two, okay? Maybe three, two that I know of that were $100, okay? Mayweather versus Pacquiao, which everyone in the world wanted to see. Now, I agree the fight was crap, but everybody wanted to see it. People saw value in that $100. They may have felt ripped off afterwards, right? McGregor Mayweather, for whatever reason, the masses, maybe not us hardcore boxing fans, but the masses felt, that there was value in that. So they wanted to pay for that. All right. And that's it. Like, I think those are the only two fights that have been $100. And you guys want to make comparisons to that. Like if Mayweather was going to be fighting on a stupid app. Like, are you kidding me? Manny Pacquiao in his prime was not going to be fighting on an app. Right? De La Hoya in his prime was not going to be fighting on an app, even if it was available. Stop kidding yourselves. The moment a fighter can sell, right, and make people fork out money, they're going to make people fork out money. They're not going to be on an app. These apps are not going to stop pay-per-view from happening. These apps are not going to stop any of it. If anything, these apps, okay, especially DAZN, is watering down the product. Like, yes, you're getting fisticuffs. You're getting guys with boxing gloves on, fighting for, 6, 8, 10, 12 rounds, but that's all you're getting. Once in a while, you get a good fight. And some of you guys want to fork out $99, and you don't even know what the hell you're going to get. It might work out. It might not. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. Oh, but these style, you understand. If you fork out $99, it's like having it for $8.99 a month. And are you shitting me? Are you guys for real right now? Like, are you for real? Are you for real? Like, is this like, are you serious? Not to mention that mass streaming is known to have problems. No, what do you mean? Mass streaming is known to have problems. Okay? Number one, first of all, okay, half of this fucking country doesn't even have an adequate internet connection to stream anything. That's number one. Okay? Number two, of the other half, not everyone can withhold streaming, okay, especially for a sporting event. And if you have that capability, you have to upgrade your internet provider, okay, or your speeds, and fork out more for that, right? But no, that's a whole nother thing. But even if you have the best internet in the world, okay, the internet stream itself, not your speeds, just the stream, what they're streaming it out of, okay, can fucking fail on your ass. You think, like, let's say, right? Like let's say that you fork out $99 and then you start a fight you really want to see comes up and the streaming goes down. You think they're gonna give you like some type of discount for this? No, they're gonna tell you to just watch it again once it's posted on archive. Okay. There's a lot of issues when it comes to streaming, right? Yeah, everybody, and let me just say this, okay? Even if you think it's a great deal right now, okay, fine, right? It's been 5, 6 months and they've doubled the rate. No one doubles the rate on something unless they have to, okay? Like that's just point blank, period. Everyone knows this in the TV industry, you name it. You don't do it unless you have no choice. All right? Believe me, there was a meeting about this, and they said yes, it's gonna have a negative backlash, but it's better than the alternative. What's the alternative? They're not making money. Okay, if they were making money, they wouldn't raise the prices. Okay, before somebody comes out and be like, "No, you don't know this." Shut the fuck up. If they were making money, they wouldn't raise it. They did not get the subscriptions they thought they would get with AJ and with Canelo, right? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Oh, Jesse Vargas. Oh, I'm sure they thought that was going to get him a lot of subscriptions, right? You know what happened, right? First of all, it wasn't that many, but the people that did watch these fights got the free preview, and then they did what I told you they were going to do. They were not going to stay subscribed to it. Oh no, but these style, it's a great deal. They got cricket. I live in the United States of America. Okay. Crickets, right, is what you hear okay, outside at 3 in the morning. That's the only cricket I know, right? So at the end of the day, okay, I don't watch cricket. I don't care about that. Oh, but the soccer. Look, I'm a casual viewer of soccer. I don't need the zone for what I watch. Oh, but it has MLS. I think I give a shit about MLS, right? I mean, what are you going to tell me next? That they have AAA baseball, right? Like, I don't need, for the soccer I watch, for the baseball I watch, for all the sports I watch, I don't need the zone, right? I don't even need it for boxing because I live in El Paso, Texas, and when Canelo fights, the fucking bunny ear antennas still work here, and I get them off the towers from Juarez. But that's a different story, right? Look, if you think it's worth, like, just do yourself a favor. Okay, fine. Just order the zone, right, for the Canelo fight, and then cancel it. That's fine. That's what you want to do, right? Back to let's talk about the zone right now, right? Now, I didn't think they were going to do it in 6 months, but I told you they're going to raise the price. I didn't think they were going to double it, but I told you they're going to start raising these prices. I predicted about $14.99. I predicted like a $5 increase. Obviously, I was wrong. They did me double. All right. Not to mention the tax, by the way. Depending on the state you live in, that could be $21.98 or $23.44. I don't know. It just depends on the state you live in. All right. Uncle Sam's going to get their cut too. Okay. But let's I want to talk about the zone really quick. Forget about what people want to do on their own and all that. That's cool. Okay. But I'm telling you right now, they did not get what they were expecting from their investment. Like, they signed Canelo to this big deal. I see Dan the man in the chat. What's up, bro? So what did I say? Not just me, but a lot of people said this. I don't want to make it seem like, oh, I was Nostradamus. A lot of people said this, but I was one of those people, right? Hey, look. They need X. I forgot the numbers already, but I kind of did the math for you guys. I said they need X amount of subscribers to break even with a Canelo deal. To break even. They didn't even come close, right? And then, of course, they got these one-off deals with guys like Joshua. They have all these fighters signed. They're trying to sign more, right? They're getting all these side deals. They're getting exclusive deals. But then that's just for the boxing. They needed, okay, quantity. They needed people to subscribe and stay subscribed, which is not the nature of the American subscriber, right? It's not. People see what they want to see, and then they jit. Okay, you give people a free trial, they're going to take advantage of the free trial, and then they'll be like, well, I'll see you later, and they'll try and get another free trial, right? But that's another story. They did not get the quantity of subscribers that they were expecting, okay? Not a really good churn rate. They lost a lot of subscribers that had originally signed up, right? Many of them. And the only ones that stayed are the ones that forgot to unsubscribe and got their credit card charged $9.99. And I guarantee you, all right, they canceled it immediately after that. Okay. So there was like a second wave after they got that first initial payment. Since they didn't get the quantity of subscribers that they were needing, okay, to be sustainable, they doubled. That is insane, by the way. Like they knew, but believe me, this meeting happened, right? No, but how do you know? Like, I'm telling you, okay? This conversation took place. And they were like, man, there's going to be a backlash if we double the prices. No, but we'll word it this way. Like we'll be like, oh, if you already have it, you know, you keep it for that whole year at $9.99, right? Then only new subscribers, I get what they did, right? And it's only fair. In fairness, it's good that they kept people that already have it currently at $9.99. But as far as the $19.99, that's insane. They knew there was going to be a negative backlash, but they also knew that the alternative was then going fucking down under, right? And I'm not talking about Australia. Shout out to NBT Boxing, wherever he is, by the way. Right? Like this is not a good sign. And believe me, there's going to be another wave of people unsubscribing. Right? It's going to happen. $20 a month just to watch like shit that we were watching already, like on Showtime and ESPN, and like that's just not, you know, feasible. It's not. It's not doable. Like there's something something not right here, right? Look at ESPN Plus. Look at what they're charging. You didn't see them all of a sudden double the prices, right? Because they're getting quantity added to their subscription. That's why. Doesn't mean they'll never have to increase. They will. Not like this, though. This was an outrageous increase. Oh, no. But if you pay $99, you're telling me right now, right, that on March 21, you're going to fork out $99, and you don't even know what the fuck you're going to get for the next 12 months. Yeah, like you do understand that if AJ decides, like AJ Wilder decided, you know, Wilder obviously didn't even sign with him, but AJ's like, I'll just fight on Showtime. Like you pay $99 expecting Joshua on the zone. He ain't going to be on the zone. He's going to be on Showtime, right? I just want you to just think about that. You're going to get Canelo, but you're going to get Canelo in his like crappy fights, right? Sure, the Jacob fight is okay, but we all know he's washed up at this point. I mean, let's keep it real, right? Like Canelo has no real incentive to fight the toughest fights out there. He's already got the deal set. So you're not really getting a lot of value for what you're paying, right? But you're going to just fork it out. Oh, but you didn't say anything when you pay for Canelo at Triple G at $75. Now, first of all, okay, I partially paid the $75 because I got together with a couple of my friends and we all pitched in. So I didn't pay as much as you think I did, and that's what you're supposed to do with pay-per-view, by the way. Okay, but that's another story, right? It's what you need to understand, right? At least I knew what I was getting, right? So same thing. Let's say, you know, you want to buy a pair of Jordans. You know those are a pair of Jordans because you're looking at them. You know they look fresh, they smell fresh. Now that's value. Like you know that's what you want, right? And you fork out $120. but you know what you're getting. You got that peace of mind. Boom, right? Or they can bring you another box, right? And let's say it's like 4 boxes. And they're like, we're not going to let you know what's in here. But give us $80 right now. But you don't know what's in there. Are you going to pay the $80? Are you going to pay $80 for something you can't see, feel, smell, analyze, see if you like it? Like, are you really going to do it? Are you going to do it? No. Right? But here you are, falling for the okie doke with the zone. And, oh, no, but it's a great deal. It's a great deal. Like what do you mean it's a great deal? They're only going to have like 2-3 good fights a year. Just pay the $20 a month that the quote-unquote good fights come on. Well, what are you guys doing? Stop being lazy. Subscribe and then unsubscribe and then wait and see what the fuck else they have. All right? There, I'm giving you guys some like honest advice. You're forking out $99. You don't even know what the fuck you're going to get. What's the matter with you guys? Oh, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. Shut up. You can't be serious right now. You just can't. What do you mean it's a good deal? You don't even know what the fuck they're selling. Now, it might turn out to be a great deal. Maybe you open one of those 4 boxes, right? In the analogy I gave you, and damn, one of them is the same pair of Jordans you were about to buy. You're already a winner. You paid less, and you still got 3 more boxes to open. You never know, right? But what are you really going to get, right? The 3rd installment of Gennady Golovkin Triple G. Okay, just wait and just pay the $19.99, and that's it. What are you doing paying $99, right? In the hopes that the fight happens. You're paying for potential. Like it's potentially going to pay off. I don't know if it will, right? Well, what a man! Those Amir Khan like documentaries are going to work out, huh? And the ones paying $9.99, eventually your year's going to run out, and they're going to jack up your price, man. They're going to jack up your price, right? That's what they're going to do. They're jacking the shit up. DAZN, I told you guys 6 months ago, I give it 2 years. It's gonna fall apart, right? In the U.S., no, but these style, it's in 9 countries, and yeah, in countries that don't get ESPN or stuff like that, and they need it for the NFL games or cricket or whatever, soccer or whatever the hell is that they don't get on TV here. Yes, I'm sure it'll stick around for that. But as far as the boxing goes, what they're paying Canelo alone, forget all the other fighters, right? Like, forget Joshua even. Just the deal they got with Canelo by itself, right? Not to mention the money they spend on marketing, which costs money, okay? To put advertisements on TV of all things. When they say TV's dying, but they're putting the advertisement on TV. Okay, the advertisement, the posters, all that costs money to promote Canelo. Like, they're already in the negatives of that. And then they got to pay them. The subscriptions aren't enough to even break even for what they're paying the guy. Of course you're going to double the rates. It's common sense. It's common sense, right? If they're not getting enough quantity, they got to jack up the price in terms of quantity and numbers, right? Like, we don't got the whatever amount, X amount of people, okay, that we need to subscribe so we can make profits. So let's look at the ones we do have and jack up the price enough to where we know that there's going to be a certain amount that are going to unsubscribe because of that amount, but maybe we can still make a profit off of that, right? That's why the increase is so high, right? That's the only way they're sustainable. By the way, like, I mean, DAZN is more expensive than Netflix. It's more expensive. I mean, that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? That's like, well, what are you doing? And it's not like DAZN has this monopoly on boxing. You guys are talking like all the big fights are on DAZN. Some of the biggest fights I've seen last year have not been on DAZN. Some of them, but not a vast majority have not. Not the significant fights, aside from the You know, like I said, that's so super series. Aside from that, what else do they have? Right? I mean, this shit's like creeping death, right? That's what this is. But so let it be written, let it be done, guys. Okay, let me read some of these comments really quick. Oh, but it's a good deal. It's like, what are you guys talking about? Like, what? Jeez. Let me see some of these here. All right, LT, salute, bro. Kareem, D style, do you support the Conman 70? I do support 78. Right? I'm not sure where you get this whole con man thing. All right, I don't know. If you're like, I mean, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and argue with people about shit, but you know, everybody knows I'm down with 70. Come on, shut the fuck up, pussy. Da, da, da. Holy shit, right? This how can a smart guy like you be dumb enough to support Wilder? I mean, really. I mean, come on now. All right. Dan the Man says, what up, D Style? Alex T. Sup, fellas? Have to show my homie D Style some love, he says. LT Green, smash the like button. He says 100 LT brothers and Latinos. How even white Americans don't care about cricket. They need some other sports. Ain't nobody care about cricket, man. But the zone got cricket, D Style. I don't give a shit that the zone has cricket, right? That the $20 a month you're forking out is to support cricket. Why? If the zone was smart, there would be like the full subscription is $19.99, and for boxing only, it's $9.99. See, I'm giving the zone some advice, right? And then, but they won't do that because then the truth will come out like immediately, right? The zone is having you subsidize other sports that you don't even watch, and you think you're getting a deal. Like that, this is what's insane to me. All right. A lot of you that think you're getting a deal don't know the difference between value and price. That's number one, right? Second, if you average out, sure, let's say it turns out that you save more with the zone, but you're still forking out like every month that you're forking out money every month. You really don't have control over it. But not only that, it's not sustainable. Maybe for you as a subscriber, if you take advantage of it, and like I will, I'm not gonna lie. Like if there's a fight I really want to watch in the zone, I'm just gonna pay the one time $20, unsubscribe for the next month, just watch the fight I want to watch, and that's it. Okay. But that model not sustainable. They're obviously not making money, or they wouldn't have raised the price. Miguel says, moral of the story, never doubt D-Style. Listen to D-Style. Okay? A lot of you can save a lot of time and despair and agony if you just listen to me. All right? Karen says, D-Style, stop mirrors, go enjoy Wilder, Brazil, and Showtime. Okay. First of all, Showtime is a very good value for the $10 a month I pay for it. Now, even if it didn't have boxing, right? Shows I really like on Showtime. Documentaries I like on Showtime, and a lot of stuff that I like on Showtime. I only, so that's not here nor there. It's a better value than $20 you're forking out for the zone. I can tell you that right now, for fucking cricket and pointless shit, okay, that you could just watch anywhere else. But anyway, and con documentaries. Ooh, you get to watch Jesse Vargas. Like we've seen Jesse Vargas like on ESPN and Showtime like already. Like now you're forking out $20 a month to watch him on the zone. All right. 12 months commitment for less than $100. $20 for one off. Yeah. Alex T. Fox did well for its first pay-per-view, plus I put Errol Spence and Skip and Shannon today. They're building well. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Stunna 187. Just buy the big fights for 20 rather than upfront. I agree. That's good advice. And look, here's what you guys are missing. And I keep hearing the same point over and over. Well, why fork out $75 for one fight when you could just have the zone? One, the zone doesn't have a monopoly on boxing. Okay? If all boxing fights were on the zone, you would have a point. If all the big fights were on the zone, you would have a point. But they're not. Okay? Do you really think like they were able to give the Canelo deal to one fighter? Okay? That's it. And they're losing money. Like, you really think they're going to give like all these other fighters that could do pay-per-view this type of money for $20 a month? It's not going to happen. It's not sustainable. Get off of the clouds. Now. All right, anyway. Hey, Canelo Jacobs, $20. Why not? Look, I'm not saying it's not a good deal, guys. You guys are missing my point. That's what most people are going to do, and then the zone will be out of business in 2 years. Like, I'm telling you guys. And then you don't even know who Canelo's going to fight next. They also do soccer and baseball. What baseball? Not in the U.S., they don't. Look, man, I know where baseball airs, okay? I actually watch like the Texas Rangers every year. Like, I know where, you know, here in the U.S., there's only 2 ways to get baseball, okay? 3 ways. On national broadcasts like ESPN, TBS, right? Especially in the playoffs. Or 4 ways. You can go live. You can watch it live if you want. Okay, but for those that, you know, we don't live that close. Or you could watch your regional team, okay, on a regional network, which you're not going to get on the zone. I know that for a fact, right? And the final way is through extra innings if you live outside of that area. And guess what? That's it. That's the only way you can watch it. And MLBTV.com. Okay. So like, what do they got? They got like some fucking a bunch of old fat dudes talking about baseball on the zone. They don't have the actual games on the zone. Okay. They might have like a Hall of Famer and some old fat dude and a skinny blonde talking about baseball on a panel, right, on the zone. Right, but they don't have actual baseball games on the zone. Anyway, if Wilder had signed, people would blame him for the price hike. I agree. It would have. How about that? Come on, D-Style. You know that Joshua Povetkin was the most innovative fight of last year. If you know what you're talking about, if you know what you're talking about, you know the zone. Man, this app is feeling sore. Like, if you take the months that it's actually worth to pay $20, it's not that many months. Like, I'm just being honest. I know, but these style, you're like, okay. Value. Is it worth the value, right? It's like if tomorrow you woke up tomorrow morning, right? No, well, I'll leave you that analogy later. Let me read some more comments. What do you think of the UFC pay being on ESPN Plus? Well, I mean, for the consumer, good. Is it sustainable? Is it going to be profitable for them? I don't know. Maybe for the UFC, maybe they're getting that money up front. They probably made some calculations. I'm pretty sure, right? They said, well, if you look at our 12 pay-per-views a year, we average about this much. If you give that to us guaranteed, that amount of money that we're losing, then, you know. And then ESPN is hoping it's going to get more subscriptions, but they need numbers, right? Now, the difference is that the UFC is as close to a monopoly as you can get, guys, right? Sure, they don't have all the MMA fights, but they have a vast, like, as far as the big fights, about 80% of them, they got them, right? And maybe that number is slightly decreasing over the years, right? But it's still there. And for the $5.99 that they charge, of course it's going to go up. It's going to go up at some point, right? And people are going to complain, all that. But at the end of the day, looking at that specific deal, it's good, right? Now, is it sustainable? I don't know. Like if enough people don't subscribe, they're going to start losing money. Okay. Stunna says, do you think the Zone, Fox and Showtime will have a joint pay-per-view fights for Wilder Joshua? Man, the Zone ain't going to have nothing to do with Joshua and Wilder, man. They're not going to be in the deal. All right? Well, why do they need the Zone? Like, people talk about streaming like if it's unique. No, but the Zone, you could watch it on your phone. It's the same shit if it's on pay-per-view too. What are you guys talking about? Like if there's a fight on Fox, Fox has an app. You just sign in with your TV provider and you could stream it. And it's not that difficult. If there's a fight on ESPN, you don't need ESPN Plus. You could go to the ESPN app. You sign in with your TV provider's credentials, and then you could stream it. Like streaming is not as unique as the Zone is making. They don't need the Zone. They don't need it to stream. Okay. Plus their camera angles are trash. Yeah, I've told you guys this before. Right? And only 50,000 people watched Povetkin versus Joshua for free because they were giving the shit for free. That's sad. Right? Anyway. Do you think that, Dido Rosa, what's up? How much do you think the Zone pay-per-view will cost? You know, it's coming. Dan Manson is coming. Yeah, then man, you know what's going to happen. Why doesn't Netflix get into boxing pay-per-view? Netflix doesn't do that, man. And Netflix doesn't fuck with sports, right? There's two types of streaming, guys. There's live streaming, which is that's how you fuck with sports. Live streaming. Okay, live streaming, all right? Mass live streaming has a lot of malfunctions. A lot of people have issues with it, right? It's just the way it is. Netflix doesn't deal with all that. Netflix doesn't show live TV. That's your MO. Sports, it needs to be live, right? They don't want to mess with all that. They just want to put whatever on archive and people can just watch it. And it's all dependent on your own internet speed. Where live streaming, of course, your own internet speed has a lot to do with it. On top of getting it live and shit, which is difficult to stream through internet, right? It's difficult to do it. Now, many people will give me their anecdotal stories. Oh, I streamed it. I had no issues. Well, good for you. Most of the time it's going to work, but there's going to be instances. When I say most is 51% or more, right? But there's going to be instances where you're going to have issues. It's just the way it is, right? The Zone's having issues. Like, you really think all those people are lying? Like all those people that have been complaining about the streaming? And they don't even have that many subscribers. Amazon Prime Boxing and Google Boxing. Netflix is iBoxing. Yeah. But this style, you don't understand this style. Baseball is free. Yeah. You're lucky, bro. All right. Yep. Cyberblade Slayer. Price hike already. Who the fuck needs the Zone to watch baseball? Baseball on ESPN, TBS, Fox, NBC, Comcast, regional. I know. The UFC on ESPN Plus promotion that it basically has a monopoly in MMA and even can't stand the subscription shit with them. The Zone would be even more pointless for me. Streaming for free quality is crap most of the time. Why would anybody pay for boxing subscriptions or pay-per-view when they can stream it for free in HD and cast on your TV? We'll see. What up, Holmes? Skillet says, what's up, this style? What up? I think Fox and ESPN will do pay-per-view packages to compete with prices. Could happen. No, but this style, you don't understand this style. Right. Somebody says you're lucky. Coach Big C, you must be the Jedi Master of finding streams then. Much better than me. ADLM. Well, I mean, if you guys are talking about illegal streams, I mean, that's a whole different story. Okay. USC pay sucks. I hate it. And I have ESPN Plus. I just want to turn on the TV, go to the pay-per-view channel and direct TV. Hit buy and DVR it. This streaming shit is annoying. Like a lot of people, okay, don't got the balls to just say that, right? Right? Like a lot of people don't. They don't, you know, um, because you know what people are going to say. But why do you want to pay $75? First of all, we could count them in two hands in the last 10 years. Fights that have been $75. Okay, calm down. There's been two fights that were 100. So it's not like you guys are comparing. Like you're not comparing apples to apples, right? When you say why pay $100 for a fight when you can get DAZN for $100 for the whole year? Yeah, but you're not getting an event like Manny Pacquiao versus Mayweather that was on high demand and the whole world wanted to see. I agree, the fight was trash. Don't get me wrong. But you knew what you were getting. You knew the risk involved. And everybody just was curious. And the world wanted to see it, right? DAZN doesn't have something like that. They're not selling you something like that, right? Like those Mayweather fights are very unique situations that we're probably never going to really see again, right? So like this idea, right? And believe me, like if Wilder versus Joshua were to happen, let me just say this. I don't give a shit if they charge $100 or $75 for the pay-per-view. The least of my worry. I got the fucking fight I want. You think I give a shit? Are you telling, like, fights are announced like 6 months in advance, guys? Are you telling me you can't just figure it out? You can't get together with a couple of buddies and pitch in to watch this fight, knowing what you're gonna get, knowing what you're buying, right? Like, not like I'm gonna fork out $100 and maybe I'll get the fight. No, like it's like knowing what you're buying. Like, are you telling me it's not possible? And not to mention, of course, the fighters will do pay-per-view because they, like all of us. Do you want to work for less money? Like giving you, like you could do the same exact fucking job and they'll pay you more. You wouldn't do it? But you expect fighters to be like, no. I ain't gonna charge my fans $75. I want them to fork out money and save it for DAZN. Like, get the fuck out of here, right? Pay-per-view isn't going anywhere, guys. I'm just telling you this right now. Okay, I know there's a lot of people have these dreams of like, oh yes, DAZN's gonna save us from the grasp and the jaws of pay-per-view. Oh yeah. When Wilder Joshua happens and it's on pay-per-view, come talk to me, okay? And you did all that pain to DAZN for nothing, right? Forking out money to DAZN, like they're looking out for your best interests when they're giving you fucking Canelo versus Aaron Rodgers fucking lookalike on their fucking app and shit. And you wonder why so many people cancel the subscription afterwards. And then on top of that, it's unsustainable. It's not going to be in business in 2 years. I'm going to spend $99. I don't even know what the fuck I'm going to get for the next 12 months. Are you shitting me? Value. A lot of you guys are caught up with the price. Value. If Wilder versus AJ happens, it's an independent event. It's on pay-per-view. You buy it if you want. If you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it. But if you see value in it, you buy it. Right? And it's better that way. Okay? If they want to invite people to my house to watch fucking a boxing fight, right? And fucking put it on the PlayStation, get the fuck out of here. And the stream fucking, you guys found out what happened to Hulu? They were watching the Super Bowl and it went out in the fourth quarter. The Super Bowl went out. Because everybody, oh, I'm watching on Hulu. I'm streaming. Look, this is so cool. It went out. Right? just want to get my remote control. Boom. I don't want the stream. A stream is however you want to define it. I don't want any connection to the internet whatsoever. Okay. Give it to me on an independent line that has nothing to do with the internet. Okay. So the internet goes down and there's bad bandwidth in there. It ain't my problem. And let's also make the fight available to people that don't have internet in their area. Rural America. If rural America wants to watch Wilder versus AJ, they can watch it on satellite TV. They can't watch that shit on the internet. They don't even, they got 5 gigabytes per month they could use and shit. You really think, okay, they're going to run out of it in 3 rounds. So we have to think about this practically. Value versus price. Let me give you this analogy again. Like what the zone, like the zone has people thinking like they got a great deal. Like it's shit's insane. Like they're even advocating for it. Like they just doubled the price, and the zone people are like, no, but it's still a good deal though. But because, man, look at how many months you get, and it's like what you paid for the Mayweather fight. Like, what are you guys talking about? What? Like you're not. That's not what you're getting. All right, it's not, and you're not getting better value. With the exception of a few fights, okay, you're not really getting any value for what you're paying. You might, it potentially can, but you don't know for sure. If you let me tell you something, if I go to the grocery store, right, and you could laugh at me because I spent $100 on groceries, right, but at least I know what I got. All right, I know what I want to eat. Okay, I know what I want to drink. I know what I want to have on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, type of food I want, how I want to cook it, and all that. You could laugh at me. Oh, you spent $100, right? And then somebody, but you buy the cart, okay, that's covered, and you don't know what the fuck's there, right? And it looks bigger than mine. It looks like there's more shit there, but you don't know what's there. It could be valuable. You don't know. What is a bunch of food you don't like? This is what you guys are doing with the zone. Let me tell you something. You guys may think you're getting a great deal because you fork out the $100. I disagree. Right? Not to mention that not only are you forking out $20 a month, okay? Not like my satellite TV, right? I only need the satellite for it to work. Okay, you need the internet to make what you have functionable, right? That's the only way it works. Like, I'm just telling you. With that said, let's read some more comments. UFC is a monopoly the same way the MLB is. UFC is the major league of MMA. I agree. Mike 104, free PBC fighter. Oh, no, hold on. Wait a minute. One time we seen a fight on Instagram Live. Shit was hella funny. It was Wilder versus Ortiz. There you go. Stunna 187. UFC presents itself as a league, but it really isn't. 78 Sports TV. What up, D-Style Chad? Which big shout out to 78. And by the way, a lot of the same people that were like, oh, I can't believe HBO charged me $15 a month. And like, we were getting better fights on that, or about the same, right? Like, this is the zone emptying the clip, by the way. I want you guys to understand this, right? Like, them getting the Joshua fight, the Canelo, that was them like just going all out to try and lure people to the product, right? Like, you know, it's such one people understand this. And I just don't see that much more value for this than HBO was. I'm just being honest. Maybe HBO's like last 2 years in boxing were kind of crap, right? Maybe it beats out that, but you guys are complaining about $15 a month for HBO. That was less than what you're paying right now for the zone. Oh, I'm glad the zone took over because, you know, I was tired of paying $15 a month for HBO. Like, okay. You guys are insane, man. Right? That's insane. Like on HBO, you get fucking Game of Thrones on HBO. Right? Even if the boxing sucked, like, man, you're getting something cool out of it. You know? What does the zone give you? Fucking cricket? Like if there's no boxing to watch, what are you watching the zone? Did you guys watch anything on the zone other than the boxing? Because man, there's a lot, man. I have people coming on here telling me there's baseball. I have people coming on here telling me that there's soccer. I'm sure they have some soccer, but like let's not act like they're giving you the fucking Premier League and shit. Not here. Not here. You need the Fox Sports Soccer Channel for that. Because they want to make money. Like they're not gonna fucking make money with the zone. Like, are you kidding me? You barely pay Canelo. You think they're gonna pay a whole fucking league of soccer players? Like, get the fuck out of here. I get Showtime the low, no worries. I watched one of them Facebook, it was bad. All right. Nah, man, I just got an older fight, man. I'd be relaxing way too hard for all the shenanigans while I'm watching the fight, says Coach Big C. Mike 104, there's way more trash streams than HD quality streams. That's definitely true. Coach Big C stream. I streamed those UK fights and the zone fights. I remember they're on. I watch a lot of basketball too. What basketball do you watch in the zone? Maybe the zone has like that shit in other countries, but here they don't show. Like I know where NBA basketball's at. Like, you know what I mean? It's not on the zone, right? They're not going to have NBA League Pass and then allow the zone to show basketball games. Okay, maybe it's like another like minor league or some shit, but I'm just saying. We are getting undercard level fights on the zone. I agree. Value. What value are you getting? There are people like Deloy out here. Oh man, why pay $75 when you could pay $9.90? Now it's $19.99, but when you could pay the zone, like pay-per-view's dead. Pay-per-view's dead. What? Do you guys like say the word very slowly? Pay per view. You pay to view it. What do you mean pay-per-view's dead? They're making you pay for it. Right? Okay, it's just the way it is. It's just that now, like, they're still going to get those $75 from it one way or another. It's just that now they're going to prolong it. Now they're going to give you a bunch of crappy fights in between. Where before, Canelo would fight on pay-per-view, and then he would fight like on HBO, and then you go, remember that shit? Didn't he fight Kirkland on HBO? And then he would go back to pay-per-view and stuff like that? Even De La Hoya did that back in the day. Like, they were already doing that. But now I see what they're doing is they're just going to prolong this shit. And then once this doesn't work, because it's not going to work, right? They're going to do what they got to do. The zone's going to start making pay-per-view fights, right? And I already know what they're going to do, right? I already know what they're going to do. Buy the pay-per-view for whatever the amount is, and you get, 4 months free of the zone or like some shit in it, and people are going to fall for it. Okay? Pay $60 and you get 3 months free of the zone. Order the Canelo fight today. Like they're going to do, mark my words. That's how they're going to make people pay for pay-per-view. Oh, what do you mean? You said you were going to do pay-per-view. No, but you're getting the zone for 3 months. All right? Free. Like that people are going to buy it. Okay? Order today. But that's not all. If you order the next thing, I know it. Okay, I know it. That's going to be the next thing. They're going to start doing that. It's the only way they're going to survive. And that's if that makes it for them. It's a big if. No, but there's no plot. These styles letting you know. I told you they're going to do the price increase. I'm telling you, they're going to start doing that. They're going to start doing these deals where, like, they're going to try to get slick about it. And, like, I already know it. But I'm already subscribed to the zone. Yeah, but to get the special offer, And to watch the Canelo fight, you need to pay $60, but don't worry, we'll give you the zone free for the next 3 months. Like, I know that this is what they're gonna fucking do, right? They're gonna do tiers at some point. Like if you want the tops, they might do that, or they might do like get Premier DAZN. They're gonna call it Premier DAZN or the Zone Premier or something like that. Where you got to pay like an extra, like $10 a month, $5 a month, whatever it is, extra, to get certain events. They're going to do it. They have no choice. It's what they're going to do. That's what they should have done here. But they don't have enough content in the U.S. to do that yet. So they're going to get all this other bullshit like, oh, man, we give you 90% of boxing fights already. But to give you more content as extra, get the Zone Premiere. Like it's just they're either going to do that or they're going to do the other one I told you. Mark them down. Write down these styles words. This is going to happen before they shut this shit down. Right? It's going to happen. This shit's going to happen in all the internet, by the way. Right? Oh, yeah, thinking you're getting free ride on the internet right now. At some point, the shit's going to end. Right? YouTube TV losing $60 million a year. And you guys are calling it the future. Oh, no, this is the future of TV. Really? They're losing Dish, DirecTV, AT&T, Comcast, Charter Cable, all. Spectrum. Everybody says they're dying, but they're making profits every year. Right? They're making profits every fucking year. But YouTube TV, Hulu TV, right? Netflix, they're all losing money. Right? And then with net neutrality coming, okay, they're going to cap all your asses because you guys aren't paying attention to what's going on. Right? Thanks to this administration, by the way. Right? For all you Trumpsters out there. Right? And you know what's going to happen? They're going to start selling you internet packages. That's what they're going to do. Right? You have to pay for that shit. Oh, yeah, that's right. Porn industry's about to make a lot of money. Right, let me tell you something. Anyway, with that said, all right. What do you mean package? Yeah, man, they're gonna put you on toll lanes, all right? Like only certain types of websites, and guess what? Not just with adult websites, but even stuff like kids websites or whatever. Like whatever it is, you're gonna have to pay extra. Like it's just gonna happen. And nickel and dime your ass. The Zone is just gonna be part of that. It's gonna happen, guys. I'm telling you, right? And the main reason I know I've gone off topic, I already made my point about the Zone, but the reason this is gonna happen is because the cable companies do not want to lose that sweet cable bill from you every month. You think it's gonna let these internet like companies like fucking sell you channels for cheaper on the internet? You think they're just gonna let it happen? They're going to throttle them, all right? That's what's going to happen. I'm not saying it's right, all right? I'm just saying it's going to happen. Okay, to a certain degree, it's already happening. It's already happening, folks. Right? What else do we got here? All right, Coach BC is out. All right, Mike 104, Perfect World, Theodore Roosevelt. What is the preferred format to watch boxing? I got to go with free TV. I mean, if it was up to me, network television. That's it. People talking about free and then more convenient. If boxing was a network television, okay, you can catch it on any cable subscription, okay, because they include locals, or you could just get it yourself. You get one of those, HD antennas or whatever, and you get it off of your fucking tower and you're done, and you get to watch boxing. And for anybody that says, "Oh, but you can't do that," like it works just fine for the NFL, right? The most popular sport in this country does not have pay-per-view. Okay, the closest thing they got a pay-per-view is the NFL Sunday Ticket. And that's only if you want to watch like your damn team outside of your area all year long. That's it. That's the only one. Aside from that, you could watch on CBS and Fox Sunday morning and afternoon. You could watch football. Sunday night, you could watch NBC. And then, of course, there's ESPN on Mondays, NFL Network, and Fox actually on Thursday. That's it. Works for that. They don't have an app. Okay. You don't see the NFL like being all, oh, we're gonna go to an app only, and just pay the NFL, just $9.99 a month, and we're not gonna be on TV no more. Like you just don't see that. So of course, ideally, yes, I want boxing back to where boxing was when boxing was at its height. I understand times that change, but at the end of the day, that's how you're gonna get more viewers. That's the true definition of free. Okay? That's the true definition of it not being pay-per-view. And let the advertisers that you watch, okay, pay for it. Right? That's how it should be. No, but you guys want to watch it on apps. Oh, but apps are the future. Look, obviously, right, at some point, streaming will be the future. But that's like 20 years from now. Mark my words. Anyway. And it's a little more complicated than that, by the way. But anyway. I mean, there's already concern about, 5G networks. And we don't even know how those radio waves are going to fuck with our bodies and shit, right? Now, I'm not a conspiracy theorist, and I'm not saying that's going to cause cancer and all that. But there's already like I've seen a lot of concerns about that. But we don't know. We just don't know. We do not know. We won't know until we're there. Like 20 years from now and all this other shit. All this streaming and wireless shit. We don't know how it's going to affect our bodies. Right? We don't. Canelo versus Rocky. Says Cybernetic Slayer. We got a bunch of comments here, guys. At the Pornhub package, says AJ10. All right. How about the DAZN makes it confusing and hard to cancel? Well, yeah, when your shit sucks, like it's not hard to cancel Netflix. Like everybody knows, you go to settings or what is it again, and cancel subscription, and boom, you're good, right? Like it's real easy. When something fucking sucks, you make it as hard as possible to cancel, hoping people will be like, I'll do it later, and procrastinate. Hopefully, you get another payment out of them, right? Just going to fall on its face. It's going to be the blueprint on how not to run boxing streams business for the next successful stream business. All right. The DAZN run by Russian crooks and John Skipper, the head cokehead. What do people expect? All right. 2 decades exactly. The DAZN, Pornhub Boxing Network. Wow. ESPN sucks too. Fox has the best boxing now. The DAZN, okay, a scam. NBC is showing Premier Boxing League Soccer, and its popularity is growing over in the States. And I thought, didn't I say TNT have soccer on? Like you were thinking I have to get the DAZN to get this shit. Get the fuck out of here, right? With that said, guys, I think people saying it's the future. Look, I think. Trying to work this right, but today the term is cut the cord, right? And it's understandable because cable TV has gotten out of hand with prices over the last few years, right? Has a lot to do with the cable companies themselves, obviously, and also the channel owners, right? So now everybody's going to streaming, but that's going to fail because they're not making money. They're losing too much money for it to be sustainable, right? But at some point, they're going to go from cut the cord to, like now, like I know a lot of people that just like to be off the internet, right? I know people that used to have social media and now they only use it when they have to. A lot of people don't want anything to do with the internet whatsoever, right? So there is going to be in the coming years some type of movement that, how can I get a signal to watch my entertainment without what we call today the World Wide Web, right? The internet has grown and cyberspace is a world of its own. Like there's people that are going to want to break from that. Okay. So now I'm not saying it's going to be like another internet or something like that, but um, the ability to get a broadcast without without relying on the internet is going to be something people will are going to want, right? It's so, but that's another topic. We'll talk about that another day. What else we got? Disney expected to lose $2 billion on ESPN Plus in the first 2 years. Yeah, yeah? I mean, I don't know if it's $2 billion, but it's. I'm sure they're going to take a loss. They're a large company, so they're able to do that. They're able to absorb it with the other assets and other things that they make money off of. But at some point, man, people don't like to lose money. You know, it's like you guys remember HBO, right? Remember that shit? You know, oh no, but HBO makes so much money with this other stuff. Who cares if boxing losing money? Well, I mean, we saw what happened. Eventually, they cut it. They get rid of it, right? The zone, whether they're losing less than ESPN Plus or not, is irrelevant because the zone does not have the structure that Disney does. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like if a millionaire loses $100,000, right? He'll be all right. You know, if I lose, like if I go under, you know, $100,000, like that's my whole life savings. Like I'm fucked. Right. So with that said, this is D Style, and I'm out of here, guys. Peace.